Today we will be presenting our marketing research project. In response to Gary Wilhouse's presentation, our group took a distribution-oriented perspective in an attempt to consider consolidating Harvey Norman's distribution system to better synchronize with the integrated omnichannel experience to deliver improved customer satisfaction and market share. This leads to our marketing research problem. To explore the importance of Harvey Norman's distribution system in creating synergy with Harvey Norman's omnichannel experience and providing differentiated customer service.
To better manage our market research, we have broken down our research problem into 5 objectives. Our first research objective is to better understand the customer perspective of Harvey Norman's distribution system. Our second research objective is to investigate the key functions of Harvey Norman's omnichannel experience, while our third objective is to determine the synergy between Harvey Norman's distribution system and omnichannel experience. Our fourth objective is to investigate the important aspects in providing a specialized customer service. Our fifth objective is to explore the role of distribution function as components of differentiated customer service.
Reasoning behind the construct selected. Our group decided to focus on Harvey Norman's distribution processes and omnichannel experience because in order for the company's wishes to improve customer service and market share to be met, these areas would need to be investigated upon. In an age of increasing online integration into the customer buying experience, our group found it vital to gather a better insight into the significance of a strong online presence, as well as the role that traditional brick-and-mortar stores play. With this rapid change in the purchasing landscape, the factors behind choice of distribution are also an important point to consider, especially with continuously improving technology available for both businesses and consumers. With an aging legacy system and inefficient dropship partners existing as barriers to a seamless in-store and online shopping experience for consumers, we found it important to explore the preferences and practices that people engage in when utilizing the company's omni-channels.
Choice of category. Since Harvey Norman's revised target market is focusing on Generation Y consumers, consisting individuals that were born between 1982 and 1994, we have specifically chosen these categories: laptops, headphones, and beds, as we believe they are the major products that these consumers have purchased or soon to be purchased in the near future. Having the majority of Gen Y individuals currently studying at uni or even just starting to move into their own place, selecting these products best represents the types of products this market is interested in, increasing our chances of resonating with the Gen Y audience to achieve more relevant responses. Since our focus will be on distribution, the different sizes of products we have chosen within these categories also allow for differentiated responses about expectations and opinions about distribution these consumers harbor when purchasing such products.
We have decided not to assess Harvey Norman's customer service quality through observations and using the infamous in-store and digital platform service quality management framework. As a group, we have reasoned that this method did not focus on qualitative but quantitative research and that when taking a simplified interpretation would not yield significant findings. As both methods that measure service quality is based on a rating system that can be analyzed through statistics, simplifying it into a two-option satisfied or not satisfied method fails to use these well-established methods correctly. Therefore, as a group, we have chosen to collect qualitative information through the means of focus groups and individual interviews.
Methodology. The first method that was used to conduct our market research included 30 interviews, where each interview took approximately 30 to 40 minutes. While the second method consisted of 4 focus groups with 5 people in each group. Each focus group lasted for approximately 1 hour. Both methods consisted of 25 questions. Interviews were chosen because they allowed us to probe for qualitative responses, giving us freedom to ask in particular the why and how questions. For example, why they bought from a competitor instead of Harvey Norman. While focus groups was chosen because it allowed discussion and debate to be generated, providing us with different and often conflicting views about Harvey Norman and its competitors, thus ensuring the objectivity of our market research. A preliminary research phase was conducted with 5 participants to ensure that the questions we asked were understandable. Discussion with the participants proved that some questions needed to be modified because some participants did not understand the question or they were repetitive. After the preliminary stage for interviews and focus groups, we collected data from those in Generation Y. All participants in both interviews and focus groups were university students, aged 18 to 23, with a random mixture of both females and males. All students had either purchased headphones, beds, or laptops from Harvey Norman or a competitor. Our findings for RO1 showed that most items that participants bought were delivered within a week and they were satisfied with this time frame. However, we also found a very small group of people were very satisfied, as seen in this quote. They received regular updates from the store they bought from. Our findings also indicated that participants wished for free delivery or the delivery cost to be included into the cost of the item, for example, bundle costing.
Overall, continual connection and an ongoing relationship with the retailer post-purchase
formed the major fulfiller of satisfaction amongst participants, since problems encountered during delivery were rare. Customers did not expect constant updates during the delivery process, and the preferred number of updates was typically 2 to 3 times throughout the whole process. Customers who had access to constant updates were using a tracking number, and this formed a large reason why customers suggested provision of a tracking number as a future improvement towards shipping.
From our second research objective, it can be observed that most people would research about the product online before heading in-store to physically inspect the product. This could arise from the fact that it is much easier to compare pricing and specifications online than in-store. Furthermore, due to the more casual nature of online shopping versus in-store, many participants explained that when visiting websites, they were much less likely to commit to a purchase. In regards to the overall website experience, it can be concluded that many prioritized user-friendliness over aesthetics, while mentioning that ease of navigation and clear layouts with a balance between text and image were desirable traits. Meanwhile, ease of navigation in the environment was once again important for the in-store experience. However, in comparison to online websites, aesthetics is also an important factor, with store furnishing and atmosphere aiding in shaping a positive or negative impression.
In terms of RO3, we found that the participants within our research predominantly use omni-channels for research rather than purchase. Furthermore, there was a lukewarm reception towards the provision of a mobile site and social media outlets, despite the usual appeal online channels usually hold for Gen Y. Discrepancy between the Harvey Norman brand and the trendiness of these channels was cited as the main reason for this lack of synergy. So we would suggest that Harvey Norman should not waste their resources on improving the online purchasing experience and should rather divert resources to improve their website in terms of information availability and user-friendliness instead.
For Research Objective 4, we found that what makes consumers more satisfied within the purchasing experience is an improved customer service with well-knowledgeable sales staff. This has been a recurring answer across many individuals as they lack that sense of guidance and professional information that they expect to be receiving when purchasing products in store. This is especially important for products that consumers lack knowledge or experience with. Therefore, before making a purchase, whether it be a minor or major product, people want to ensure that they shop with confidence. Even though it was an improved customer service people were seeking, when asked how likely they will return to the store for repurchase, majority of individuals responded in relation to the product's price. Therefore, no matter the quality of a store's customer service or distribution process, in the end people place price as the first priority.
For our last research objective, customers view distribution as somewhat of an expectation after the more influential and important price, product, and promotion determinants have been considered when choosing to shop at a retailer. However, this scales with the actual size of the product or the urgency of possession given at a competitive cost. As the size of the product or the urgency of possession increases, so does the level of importance of distribution correspondingly. Only when shipping is offered free of charge, customers are likely to give distribution more importance and be potentially the main reason for them to choose to shop at a particular retailer. Customers generally did not have suggestions that would make distribution a main reason. This may be explained as customers view free distribution as an industry expectation and standard when purchasing online or in-store for larger products. However, in order to improve for better buying experience, customers want a means of contact, namely updates or notifications between the purchase and the arrival of the product to provide them assurance that the distribution has been processed.
So in conclusion, when determining the synergy between Harvey Norman's distribution system and the omni-channel experience, we found that it was difficult to seek a sustainable and practical synergy when distribution was not widely regarded or considered by customers. Our findings indicate that distribution is ultimately near the bottom, if not at the bottom, of customers' priorities as a factor that would influence their purchase process. It is therefore rather fruitless in investing substantial amounts of expenditure to attempt to differentiate in an area where customers would pay little to no interest. In regards to the omni-channel experience in providing a differentiated customer service, results indicated that prospective customers utilized online channels predominantly for research, citing information availability and easy navigation as aspects that increase satisfaction and probability of a return visit. Purchases made online were typically small purchases below the price of $100, subsequently lowering customer expectations and needs for an advanced distribution system. Therefore, it is suggested that Harvey Norman is in no immediate hurry to overturn their existing legacy system for the sake of improving shipping information.
It would be recommended that Harvey Norman slowly and strategically implement an enterprise resource system over time, as opposed to prematurely installing new enterprise systems for the sake of immediate short-term needs.
Thank you.